Before I jump into the class and map analysis in this video, I just wanted to say that this most recent Space Marine update to me as a PvP player feels like a real decent update. This is really something that it feels worthwhile to wait for. It does inject quite a lot of new life into the game. Not only that, I feel like the map design is so good in 2 that this makes the game, plus the FOV change on PC where you can pan the camera back, it makes Space Marine 2's PvP feel a lot more, well, I don't know how else to say it, but professional, serious, arena-like, something like Quake, Gears of War even. Without further ado, let's take a look at some gameplay. Switching over to the tactical class, Malum Caedo here. This Marine is dressed up as the Stern Guard veteran of the Ultramarines 1st Company. So, if you like this guy, go check out our shorts on the channel. Tactically, I think this map offers more flanking positions than any other map. Here I am catching this guy out and finishing him off with the chainsaw for the game-winning kill here. But really what I want to show you is the diversity of this map. We're about to get into a sustained fight here, where bulwarks and other classes are really coming into their own. In Space Marine 2, a lot of fights end quite quickly, but this is a sustained engagement where we are trading fire at medium range, and then I turn the corner, look at these heretics all bunched up, manage to goad them into a fight and hose them down with the fury of the Emperor from the standard bolter. Nearly trade my life here, but our team is just on point. I'm the only survivor in that brutal melee there. Keep catching these guys in the corridors. Again, shock grenade. If you've got a pair of them, it's invaluable when it comes to clearing out groups. Many times I can say I owe the shock grenade my kill over my main weapon, but here we're going to get into a melee.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor. For the Emperor!
Despite this being a tunnel-focused close-range map, actually you'll find a lot of long-range firing angles where controlled fire is really useful. I keep seeing engagements happening at medium to long range outside of the usual tunnel fighting that you seem to get in this map. So I would not sleep on being something like a sniper if you are a sniper main, but I do think the best classes here are going to be Power 3, which are the tactical, the assault and the heavy.
1 minute remains.
I've been developing this sort of experimental move where you can use your 3 jumps to jump across and try and menace the other team on the platform here.
Our warband holds the advantage.
Especially at the start of the game, where people who are new to the map seem to gather on the platform and you can catch out some really big team disrupting, if not multi-kills on the map. But you can see that this central area of the map can turn into absolute multi-directional carnage. I managed to shoot the head off this guy from above, giving him a downward skull-shattering shot from the bolt pistol. But you can see all kinds of angles are coming into play here around this central pillar. It is a really fun area to fight in. This new map is called 2. Space Marine 2's smallest map. It's pretty safe to say that this windy, multi-tunnel map is one that is very different to the other maps in the game. Now, I've been having some real fun with the assault here.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Here we are just outside the Space Marine side of the spawn, dropping this melter on some fools here who thought they could hide using stealth before the Emperor goes out to the boys and replies, "Are made." But you can see this side of the map here as a very dangerous area to fight on. You can fall off the map here quite easily, but I am absolutely mopping this team up with the 𝕄𝔼𝕋𝔸 pistol, which is a great pistol if you want to add a bit of range to your assault, because this weapon is very attention grabbing. That big orange laser line across the map brings a lot of attention, and you will be surprised how many kills you can get with it at extreme range. This assault comes in for me here. I completely juke him by going under the map, really exploiting all of these different tunnels. I'm cautious and eyeing out for him. He's the Night Lord flying around in the sky, and he's the only threat to me in this part of the map, whilst I have jump pack charges like this. So here I am about to drop a bit of a flank on these guys, catching out this heavy here, not knowing I'm going to ambush, died. Let's take a look at the center of the map. Here I am as a Chaos Night Lord. This is a custom again, but we are trying to use our hammer strike and our jump packs to move around. Not only the jump packs, I get lucky there and catch a guy with low health. Hit him in the head with the bolt pistol, very tidy. Got to be a good bolt pistol player if you are going to play Space Marine 2 seriously. But you can see this platform here, there's two at either side of the map, and the enemy, when they are noobs, they gather on it like this, and you can catch easy double kills like that as the assault. But I will say this is not an assault favouring map inside the tunnels. Only in these outer sections do you see the assault shine. The combat inside these tunnels is definitely something that I noticed tacticals and heavies really thriving in. Running around in these tunnels looking for the enemy, it does make for quite a hectic situation. In a 6v6 game though, it feels pretty good because there's enough of the other team to keep it fun. I really think this is possibly, at least tactically, gameplay wise, the funnest map. Because it follows such a different convention. The other maps are very similar to each other. This guy takes a roll off the map, which you can see. It just shows you how easy it is to fall off this map. Now watch this fella. I am totally flanking him. He has no idea. Just torturing him for the Dark Gods here. Not really a tactical gameplay clip, but something very funny. The 𝕄𝔼𝔋𝔸 pistol can really just clean up anyone so quickly if they don't have any armour. It appears to do more damage to health than it does to armour. So if you catch someone with no health, like I'm going to catch this slippery Alpha Legion. Now, if you look at this footage, you can see that the FOV, the field of view, is in the default here. I wanted to include this footage to show you just how limiting the default view is compared to what I was just showing you a moment ago, which is the FOV slider at full pan back. You've got the widest angle that you can get, and it just gives you so much more situational awareness. But look how different this central section looks when your view is narrowed down to the default. Now, I've heard that on console you guys still can't adjust the FOV, so you're stuck with this angle that we can see here, which is very good for looking at the character model, but it's not a very good strategic view of the map. And it'd be great if the developers could put that in the console, especially now that we have cross-play enabled for those who want to opt in. So console players now can play with us on PC, and I keep seeing a few PS4 and Xbox guys showing up in the PvP lobbies that I've been playing. But check this out here. This is how to do a spawn raid. Now, if I just started shooting at this heavy, he could turn around, activate his shield and kill me before I'd smash him. But I wait for two. Wait until they're bunched up and drop on them, trying to catch two in one hammer hit, but 3 jetpack charges is enough, and shoot out his gene seed at the end so that Astartes cannot be reclaimed and recycled back into that chapter. Catching these guys out here, I think he just caught me with his bolt pistol. Very lucky there. But yeah, look at this angle. The map looks so different, and you can just see such a different type of game that since I changed the field of view, I feel like the game is more fun. It's more competitive. It feels more like a serious PvP game than it does just something that fans of Warhammer would want to play. You could argue that this is all getting quite tactical now, especially with this map. This is a totally different direction for level design.
For the Emperor!
If you haven't tried it already, the melter bomb with the assault is so fun to use. Dropping them on the heads of your enemy feels particularly insulting and definitely a little bit cheeky. Very satisfying nonetheless. It's always great fun with the assault and making up new plays that other classes can't really execute. So in summary, as a PvP focused player in Space Marine 2, this is quite easily the biggest and the best update. It had my favourite armour additions, the beaky helmet, but the new map 2 is not only complex, it's good, it's fun, and it favours all classes in different areas of the map. So I'm really looking forward to what comes next for Space Marine 2 PvP. This was an amazing chunky update that felt like the best update that the game has ever had for me. But if you've enjoyed this deep dive content looking at tactics, plays and different opens that you can make in Space Marine 2, be sure to subscribe to the channel, drop us a like and let us know what you think in the comments below.